are making the most of the sunshine yet again by bringing you lots of the show outside today. Now, you lot know I am really passionate about kids understanding business and finance. And for 6 years, the Young Enterprise Scheme has been doing this. They've helped millions, including the likes of the Monzo co-founder, Tom Blomfield, the MD of McLaren, Alex Long, and even me, I did it as well. So to celebrate the anniversary, I wanted to talk to some of the students, past and present, about what difference it's made. Now, first up, we have the students from Huddersfield New College. Hi, guys, you all right? This is exciting. So, Callum, tell me a bit about your business. What have you been doing?
So we originally came up with the idea of helping people little by little with the environment. So we came up with a name first and then designed a bag around it to show how by little changes you can create a big impact on the environment. And so, yeah.
It's it, because the way it works, Callum, is for people who don't know is you guys set up a business, don't you?
Yeah.
And you give yourself roles, you have marketing directors and finance directors and everything else, don't you?
Yeah.
And then you try and raise money and source your products, and you run it like a real business.
Yeah.
And how did you get on?
So we all got on quite well. We had to raise this capital to start the bags, and it was all just a collective idea of creating a bag. And we went to different trade fairs. We went to one in White Rose, one in Meltham, and it went quite well. We did break even, and we spread the message that with little changes you can create quite a big impact on the environment.
And Hasiba, you did a pop-up store as well, didn't you? What was that like?
It was quite good, yeah. We did one in White Rose Centre, and that was quite good because you're talking to some customers, approaching them as well.
This is a shopping centre in Leeds, isn't it?
Yeah. And yeah, it kind of built all of our confidence up as well.
Were you nervous though when you were doing it? Were you like, oh my God, as members of the public, what am I going to say?
Yeah, we were actually quite nervous, all of us, but I think we did quite well as well. And there was one in Meltham as well, and it was all kind of a community centre thing.
Yeah.
And yeah, we did quite well. We sold a lot of bags.
Am I right in thinking, though, you had to, Lucy, fire your finance director?
Yeah, so he wasn't really showing up to many meetings, so we all kind of got together and we had to make that decision that he's got to go.
And do you think you've learnt loads of stuff from this, Lucy?
Yeah, of course, and like getting into university as well, it's helped with that, like the marketing, the social media side, like ordering the products, everything.
Yeah. That's amazing. And you broke even. The sorts of businesses that I'd love to break even in their first year of trading. So well done, guys, and good luck with everything you're going on to. I know you're all going to a mix of different things, aren't you? Apprenticeships and degrees and all sorts. Now, this group is at the start of the journey, but I want to talk about one of the success stories of the scheme. So I want you to meet David Bouadou, who won the Young Enterprise UK and European Championship. My God, I can't believe you won. Like, when I did it, when I was at school, like, we did the regional competition, but never got as far as that. You won the UK and then won the European final.
We won the UK and we went through to the European Championship.
And so tell me then, what did you guys do as a business and how has that influenced your life?
Of course, so I'll start from the beginning. It started from Kingston University. So it was part of a start module. So we had to come up with a business from scratch. And I thought, why don't we actually tackle a real issue faced by society as opposed to just creating an idea for the sake of the module?
Yeah.
So then we thought, OK, why don't we make a cycling glove with 3M reflective arrows acting as indicators.
Yeah.
So that's where Vistella cycling came from. And then it was very successful. We won the university competition, lots of prize money, which brought us through to the UK Championship with Young Enterprise. And that was key for our journey because that's where we won the UK National.
Because you do this as a teenager, don't you?
Yeah.
You do it in school. So how did you come up with this and then, like, be able to find the source, the stuff? Because, I mean, that's a job for a teenager, isn't it?
Oh, it was tough. It was such a journey. I mean, we'll find one manufacturer, they will say they didn't want to do it anymore, so we had to find another one. So it was quite a journey to get to where we are today.
But it's a journey you're still on, aren't you? How many years later? How old are you now? You're in your 30s?
Just turned 30.
Just turned 30.
Yeah, about 7 years.
Yeah, and this is your business now, isn't it?
This is my business, this is
so
my
tell me a bit about how business is going, what you're doing.
So now we've just launched on Kickstarter, just the other week, actually. And already we smashed a goal, which was amazing. So now we're just...
Kickstarter's a way to raise funds, isn't it? So it's like people will invest in you and...
Exactly. It's a way to just get social proof, so pre-orders.
Yeah.
Because the worst thing is, you know, buying a load of stock and realising no one wants it. So it's good to know that people actually are willing to pay for the product.
And you're extending your range as well, so it's not just about gloves. Tell us what else you're doing.
Absolutely. So the vision of the company is we're going to start with Firefly, but then we're going to expand it to reflective gear as a whole. So jackets, reflective jacket, back covers, helmet covers, and just a whole company that specialises in reflective cycling gear.
And do you think, because you know, you're an entrepreneur clearly, what do you think Young Enterprise did to get you here then?
I think a key thing was the confidence. You know, coming from just a university project, now winning a whole UK national, was like, wow, we actually have something here. So that was key. And also learning to pitch in front of, you know, credible people, that was a big thing for us as well.
Yeah, we see that in bucket loads. Thank you so much, David. I'm going to go on and now chat to the CEO of Young Enterprise, Sharon Davies, who's here with us. Sharon, you and I know each other well because I do loads of work with you guys.
I think you do.
And I did this scheme at school and loved it.
You were the MD, weren't you?
I was the MD, of course. I was the bossy one.
I was going to ask you, were you bossy?
Yeah.
Did you fire anybody?
No, I don't think I did fire anyone, to be honest. I'm quite a caring, calm boss. I don't know what you've heard about me, Sharon, but anyway.
OK.
But this is a really interesting scheme because any school can do it, can't they?
Absolutely.
And how does it work then for schools and how they get involved in this?
Yeah, so we have regional managers and regional teams that work across England and Wales. And on our website, we have a regional webpage, so teachers can get involved, schools can identify an interest, and essentially it's us responding to those schools' needs. And these skills are more important than ever, aren't they? You know, not everybody will go on to start a business, but the skills, the enterprising mindset and the confidence that David talked about, you know, they're game changers, particularly for employers.
Yeah, and it's not just Young Enterprise you do. It's also, there's other schemes like Young Money is another one I've been part of, where you teach schools about money and in primary schools. And I've seen this, you know, and there's an area, a really deprived area, where there's a school there and the kids have then been teaching their parents about money and teaching them about exchange rates and what credit card rates are. And that's another thing you guys
Absolutely. So all under the banner of Young Enterprise, but we start right from the age of 3 with the Money Heroes programme with Ed and Bunny, learning how to make money. And essentially, we're helping those children right from really the age of 3, because we know that children build their attitudes to money by the age of 7.
Wow.
We also have the Fiver Challenge, which is where really young children, aged 5 to 11, will be able to set up and run their enterprise from like 5 years old with a £5.
Yeah.
And, you know, some great, really creative schemes with bee houses, bird houses, those kind of things. But it ignites the spark of enterprise. It builds that resourcefulness. It teaches young people about financial capability.
And this is a charity as well. And the other thing that I loved about this, I just want to quickly touch on, is the work you do with particularly SEND children, special educational needs. And I've seen firsthand them doing the business stuff as well, and it's really helped. There's one little girl I met who ended up being able to go into the shop for the first time. She had the confidence to go in and use money, and that's a big part of this as well.
Absolutely.
It's very inclusive.
We do. It's a team programme because everybody can benefit from building that skills, the confidence and the mindset. So young people with SEN, we have the team programme, which again offers young people the opportunity to run their own enterprise. That really helps with for some young people getting used to that transition to independent living. A lot of our colleges really benefit from that. The key thing I would say is it's all about the opportunity to put into practice those practical skills, because we know now more than ever that employers are recruiting to attitude, they're recruiting to a mindset, because they'll teach the skills.
Yeah, amazing. Well, Sharon, thank you so much for coming in.
Steph.
Thanks, everyone, as well. Good luck with everything you're doing. Still to come. If you're in hay fever hell, then Dr. Sophie has tips to ease symptoms, including a new over-the-counter medicine. And we are catching up with actress and comedian Aisling Bea about the new Take That movie and why, as well, she has a cardboard cutout of herself. We'll see you after the break.